Retro for you. Today, I didn't do what I was going to do because I've had a very busy weekend, but I've got some news today as well. This weekend, I acquired this carrier bag. Now it's from Iceland. I'm not advertising Iceland. In this carrier bag, there is some books, some pamphlets, etc. And not one, but two ZX81s. So we're going to be playing around with these eventually. There's no power supplies. There's a 16K RAM expansion, some paraphernalia, another, like I say, the styrofoam, and inside yet another ZX81. Some tapes of Orbit, Meteorite, Wolfpack, Golf, etc. So yeah, it's going to be fun, so look forward to them. As well as, while we're on the subject of Spectrums, somebody mentioned looking forward to rebuilding this. This is the Harlequin 128 board. Now I thought I'd show you now. This again is from PCB Way. It's brilliant. I'll put a picture up on the screen as well so you can see it more closely. I've got it in white. I don't know why. I tend to like white boards. Don't ask me why. Today we're going to be working on this. I know I promised a CD TV, but obviously I didn't have time this weekend. I'll get back onto it tomorrow, so next week should be CD TV. We're going to be fixing this. This is my 2600. If you remember last week, I said about the games not playing properly because basically the fire button is stuck on both channels, on the left controller and the right controller. So, like I said before, I think I know what's wrong with this and I think we can get it fixed. So, we're just going to crack on with this and do a short video on how to fix this if your fire buttons stick on. Like I said before, we got plenty of stuff on the way. Where I got the Spectrums from, the guy sent me some pictures today, some other equipment that's coming my way. So, lots of exciting videos on the way, that's what I can say. With lots of different retro devices, retro computers, etc. So it should be fun anyway to build all these up, test them, etc. So let's crack on with getting this 2600 fixed because I'm dying to play Berserk on my big TV. Nothing beats Berserk on a 50-inch TV. See you soon, guys. Welcome. Today we're going to try and fix this. I think I know what the problem is. Basically, when I load it in, it's just like auto firing on both joysticks on A and B. So I'm unable to use this Uno cart we built the other week because it's just retro selecting everything on its own. And also games, in fact, I can't play. So I really want to use this inside the house. So we need to try and get this fixed today. I just put it onto the screenshot so you can see what it's doing. Apologies again, it may not record the sound on the Atari, but that's just a video grabber as it is. I have upgraded the microphone, so hopefully you should be able to hear me a lot clearer today. But we'll just switch it over now to the video capture and see what's going on. So, as you can see, it's loaded up with combat. If I hit this button here, which is the game start, you can see basically both of them are just firing on their own, which isn't good. So for some reason the fire is stuck, the fire input on the joysticks are stuck and they're just firing. I mean, there's no joystick plugged in at the moment. Like I say, I was just looking for one here. See here? See? Not plugged in. There's no joysticks and basically player 1 and player 2 are just constantly firing. Like auto fire basically. So we're going to get this stripped down and we're going to have a look at it because I think I know what's wrong with it. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. So we're going to get this stripped down now basically, so it should be quick, like I say. So listen to some music while we get it to pieces. almost forgot then. Remember last time it rang the police on me? Then we have the board. I'm going to put it in this holder here. Going to tighten these up here, so now we can swivel the board nice and easy around and work on it. The main problem with this, I think, is this chip here. It is basically, if anyone wants to know, it is a 4050, I think. Yeah, 4050. Like I say, I've got a couple spare here which we're going to replace. We're actually going to socket it as well. It might actually be a 4060. Excuse me. No, it's a 4050. So it's a 4050 basically. And that's what we're going to replace. Basically all the joystick instructions go through that chip. The fire, the left, the right, etc. So I've heard you can short some pins out to fix this problem, but I'd rather do it properly and replace the actual IC that's at fault. So we're going to get that basically done. And obviously replace it with a socket as well, so we can just socket that in. Okay, so that's the main chip socketed now, so it should be good. We've placed a chip in there as well. I've got another one for spare as well, just in case I need it. You never know. So hopefully that should be working now. And also, if it fails in the future, all we got to do is to pop that one out and pop a new one in. Sorted. Right, okay. So basically what we've got to do now is just take this out of its holder and get it put back together. Again, listen to some music while we do this. So we're about ready to power this thing on. So here's the power going in. Right, we need a game. I'll try the same one again, combat. Because when we put combat in last time, the tanks were just on their own, basically firing like that. So we're going to put that in. We're going to plug it up. We're going to hit the on button, okay, which should be here in a minute, and start the recording. So there's the on button on. Now as I switch to software capture, so there you go, just excuse that why it sort of sorts itself out. It will do in a moment. Saying that, maybe it isn't now, but let's just see. Generally it does. So we press reset, and there you go, the tanks are not firing. There you go, look at that, the tanks are not firing. So it looks like we may have fixed it, but only time will tell is if we plug in this joystick. So we're going to plug this in, and I can now fire. As you can see, we now have a fully working Atari 2600. It seems that chip was the main problem, and like I thought, so basically everything goes through that, your joystick, your left, your right, and your fire buttons. So it must have just gone faulty. But now we have a working 2600. So what we're going to try now, while we're here, is I get one of these cartridges. Can't remember which one it was. Was it this one? And we'll put the SD card in, because we're just having no trouble with this one. We reset it. And we'll just power it on. There you go. Apologies again, but now look, I can use it properly. So I can go to SD card contact, HC ROMs, alphabet PAL, A to B, and I can go select what I want without it going mad. Because what we want is Berserk. So I'm going to play a bit of Berserk now, because I absolutely love this game. This is why I wanted to fix my Atari, so I can go playing this on the big TV. Playing Berserk on a 50-inch TV is amazing. So again, apologies, the sound is probably wrong, but it tends to do this on the video grabber. But you can see we're playing this and it's working. And the fire button is working. Really super responsive. So that was it for a quick Atari fix video today. I was going to do a different video, but like I said, I wanted to get the Atari fixed, and I've had a very busy weekend, so I thought I'd carry on with this. Next week, I'm trying to think, we'll probably finish off the CD-TV. It's good to get some jobs knocked off and finished. So, oh, it's got me. Anyway, so next week we're going to finish off the Atari CD-TV, or maybe even start the ZX Spectrum build. I'm still waiting on some chips to arrive, but other than that, it should all be good. I've still got 3D print this cartridge yet. I have got the STL. I still haven't got the resin, but I've got to get it done for next week, because obviously next time we're going to be giving away this cart again. So don't forget, if you watched the video before where I was making one of these cartridges, you'll be able to see and hopefully win yourself one of these, because basically I'm giving one away. But they are really good as you play all your backups and your home brews. So other than that, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry it's not been the video that you might have been waiting for, but at least we repaired the Atari. So it's all good to save an Atari, isn't it? Like I say. So I shall hopefully see you next time on Retro For You. And if you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button and that like button below, and also comment, like I say, even if it's hello. See you again, guys. See ya. Bye.